There's a reason the same people keep winning, and it is not talent. You are watching it happen in real time, and most people still do not see it. You can change your entire trajectory in weeks once you understand this. This is not luck, it is a system. When I was 13, I was playing nationals for my state in chess, and I was getting destroyed. I lost 4 rounds in a row. Not close games, clean losses. Every move felt wrong. Every decision felt late. I remember sitting there after the 4th loss, looking at the board and thinking, I should not even be here. Then my coach did something I did not expect. He came back with a stack of score sheets from my next opponents. Score sheets are basically records of their past games, every move they have played, and he told me to study them. Not casually, properly. Patterns, mistakes, habits. That changed everything. Step 1, intelligence equals pattern recognition. See early, move anyway. Most things that blow up do not start as secrets. They start as patterns. When I was studying those score sheets, I started noticing things. One opponent always played aggressive openings, but collapsed in the endgame. Another rushed decisions under pressure. Another repeated the music, same structure every single game. That was not random. That was signal. And this is not just chess. You see the same thing everywhere. Certain types of videos keep getting attention. Certain music people keep getting opportunities. Certain methods keep working in studies, in business, in anything. That is not luck. That is pattern. But here is where most music people lose. They see it and still hesitate. They wait to feel ready. They wait to be good enough. They wait for confirmation music that it will work. And by the time they move, it is already crowded. I did not have that luxury. I had already lost 4 games, so I just moved. Messy, early, uncomfortable. And suddenly I was not reacting anymore. I was expecting. That is intelligence in real life. Step 2, game theory plus marketing psychology. Play the game correctly. Once you see clearly, your next move matters more than your effort, because effort does not scale. Position does. In chess, I was not trying to play better. I was playing smarter. I would steer the game into positions I knew my opponent was weak in. Force the endgame if they struggled there. Speed up if they panicked under time pressure. Same board, same pieces, different outcome. That is leverage. And this is not just chess. You see it everywhere. 2 people study the same subject. One just reads and repeats. The other understands how questions are asked, what topics repeat, where marks actually come from. 2 people go to the gym. One just works hard. The other understands what actually builds muscle and what is just noise. 2 people create content. One uploads and hopes. The other studies what people click, what they stay for, what makes them come back. They adjust the first few seconds. They change the framing. They build around attention. That is marketing psychology. Then they choose where to play, when to post, what angle gives them the highest upside. That is game theory. Same effort, different results. Not because one worked harder, but because one played correctly. Step 3, speed plus delusional optimism. Move fast enough to earn clarity. Speed is where everything separates. After those losses, I did not sit there trying to perfect my play. I just played. Weeks pass like that and something shifts. One person is still thinking. The other has data. And this is not just chess. You see it everywhere. One person keeps planning, researching, waiting for the perfect moment. The other starts, learns from mistakes, adjusts in real time. Weeks pass, one has ideas, the other has experience. Months pass, one is still preparing, the other has momentum. Then comes the phase where nothing works. You are still failing, still unsure, still not getting results. That is where most people stop. I remember telling my coach, "What if this still does not work?" And he said something I will not forget. If you keep seeing what others miss, the results will have no choice but to follow. That is delusional optimism. Not blind hope, just trusting the process long enough for it to start making sense. Because in that phase, something invisible forms. You start seeing patterns faster. You trust your instincts more. You build specific knowledge. Now you're not copying anymore. You are operating. Pattern recognition shows you the opening. Moving early puts you ahead. Game theory gives you the advantage. Attention multiplies the outcome. Speed compounds attempts. Optimism keeps you in long enough. Specific knowledge makes it yours. That is intelligence with leverage. Most people are still trying harder. A few are seeing earlier. And the ones who learn to do both stop competing with people who do not even see the game.